I'm Haley. I'm the exhibits coordinator at the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. I'm not sure what other people have done, but my slides are very general, so I'm not going to speak directly to each of them, so if you have any questions after, just let me know. Okay? So the Legislative Assembly of Ontario is not a typical museum, as the exhibit areas share space with Ontario's Parliament and working offices. Our unique situation allows us to have a rich and varied exhibits program, which includes partnerships with heritage organizations from across Ontario. The Community Exhibits Program at the Legislative Assembly of Ontario invites community museums, archives, and other cultural institutions to create an exhibit for one of the display cases in the Legislative Building. Exhibits change every 6 months, which allows numerous heritage and arts organizations from across the province to share their stories with a wider audience. And this program began as a way to commemorate Ontario's heritage during the centennial celebrations for the Legislative Building in 1993, and it proved so popular that it became a regular part of our exhibit programming. You can see on the screen, this is actually the west wing of the building, and this is where the community exhibits are housed. The program also connects MPPs to their communities, as we ensure that each member knows that there is an exhibit from their constituency. We send them a letter outlining the program and providing them with contact information for the heritage organization from their riding, as well as a photo of the exhibit. And just another image of the West Wing. So our program is a unique form of a partnership, and that the participating organization retains creative control of the exhibit, while we offer fabrication services and installation support. The organization decides upon a topic, they write the text, they choose the objects, they choose the images, and they decide upon an exhibit layout. We provide text translation services, and we will gladly edit text if asked. We also design and print text panels and labels all in-house, and we print and mount any images for the exhibits. We are on hand to offer advice and assistance throughout the whole development process, up to and including installation, and we also provide materials for installation, any fabric, acrylic print, plinths, anything like that. Exhibits can take any format, and as you will see in the following slides throughout, we have everything from object-based displays and archival or image-focused exhibits to the lively dioramas that the teams from Discovery Harbour and St. Marie among the Hurons create for us. In addition to being able to reach a wider audience, many organizations create their community exhibits with the help of students, often through internship programs, or community volunteers. So it provides these organizations with an opportunity to extend the traditional scope of exhibit planning. We generally have open submissions, allowing a variety of organizations and stories to share the same space at the same time. However, for our current session, we wanted to try something different, and we decided to focus on commemorating the bicentennial of the War of 1812. Having a common theme for the exhibits has resulted in the coming together of different viewpoints and aspects of the War of 1812, and is promoting dialogue among our visitors. Military history doesn't interest everyone, but the range of our current displays shows that there are numerous experiences and viewpoints to discover beyond those of what is traditionally considered military. We have exhibits focusing on the experiences of women and youth during the war, the role played by the military upstanding Port Colborne area Mennonites and Quakers, and how the First Nations and African Canadian communities contributed to the war effort. Bringing together multiple exhibits on the same topic has also added layers of dialogue and opened up discussions on regional viewpoints. For example, in the current display series, we have two institutions, the Eva Brooke Donnelly Museum and the Welland Historical Museum, who both state that the last battle of the War of 1812 to be fought on Canadian soil took place in their community. They are both correct. Both can be considered battles, but both can also be considered skirmishes. So in other words, both institutions view their battle as the last and see the other engagement as a skirmish. So this local interpretation of the military terms shows that there are many more viewpoints in the War of 1812 besides the traditional Canadian and American views that we usually talk about, and it also illustrates the important patriotic implications that the war had on local communities across our province. And as we get ready for another community exhibit series dedicated to the War of 1812 bicentennial this winter, we look forward to continuing our partnerships with a growing group of heritage and arts organizations across the province. We are eager to keep expanding and improving upon the innovative format of our program and strive to continue to bring diverse viewpoints together to share space, promote dialogue, and offer our visitors an engaging way to share our province's history.